Hey, what's up everyone? It's TJ here. Another episode of the Gig Life Vlog. I was just thinking to myself the other day, it's 16 episodes over 6 months, thanks to that little, forced break that I had a while back when the computer died. But it's so cool to be able to continue to do this. I'm getting some good reception, and it's only just building. It's building every week, which is fantastic. Last week, played, 2 gigs. On the Thursday, I was at the Giddy Goat in Rockhampton, which, as always, brilliant venue. Love playing there. It's nice to play more of a party atmosphere every occasionally. And on the Friday, I played at the Workshop in Rockhampton. Now, I've never played the Workshop before, but it did give me something that's an experience that I haven't had in a long while. Because I've been playing as a job. I've been playing professionally for 20 years now, as of the end of June this year. And I play all across the country. I've done Cairns through as far north as Cairns, as far west as Longreach, as far south as Melbourne. So I've played pretty much most of the eastern side of Australia. And no matter where I go, there's always somebody who's seen me at another gig, even if it's the first time that I'm playing in this town. But on the Friday night, there was no one there who had actually seen me before. And that was a very interesting thing, because usually if you've got someone there who's seen you before, they will talk you up a bit. They'll talk you up to the crowd, to other members in the crowd. They'll kind of talk you up to the staff. But I didn't have that this time, and it was a really interesting experience to have to go into a cold room that way. Just to perform at a venue for people who had no idea what I was about. And that was cool. It was a nice challenge, so I really do appreciate that. Then on Saturday night, didn't play, but I went out to the Sale Yards Distillery, and it was really nice. I got a private tour of their facilities there, which was really cool, showing me their distillery room and, where they label and pack everything. And so if you're unfamiliar with it, it's a brand new distillery opened up in Rockhampton. They're doing a local spiced rum and they're doing a gin. And they're both very nice drinks, but that gin is something else. It was very strong on some of its spices, which was a nice change, because I like my booze. I drink everything bar bourbon. And, I like to think that, I spent quite a while working in bars and bottle shops and running bottle shops even. I like to think that I know a fair bit about alcohol and the industry. And it was really cool because I'd never tasted a gin quite like that. It was absolutely one of the smoothest drinks I've ever had. So I highly recommend checking out their website. You can order online from them. And yeah, so while I was there, my buddy Aaron Hamilton was playing, which is cool because every time I see that guy, he just gets better and better. And it was really nice just to hear him again. So on Monday, one of the best things of the year, one of the best days of the year happened. That's brilliant grammar, I know. But Monday was the first Monday of regular season NFL football. Go Pack Go. And, it's personally just one of my highlights. One of the things I love more than anything is my Monday morning football. You're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, doing really early coffee runs, breakfast while watching the game. I mean, not going to lie, I'm a big fan of betting on the football, so I'm always trying to predict the minutiae and the way that the game's going to swing and who's going to win and by how much, who's going to get first touchdown, how many passing yards the quarterback's going to get, who's going to get the most receiving yards, all that sort of thing. I mean, I geek out on my football. I geek out on my gridiron. And if you haven't been able to tell by all the jerseys, I'm a big NFL fan. I'm a Packers fan, Packers man at heart. So, yes, I understand, I kind of get called out on that a little bit because I got such a big collection and I wear a whole bunch of different jerseys at gigs and during the week. And the reason is that because I'm about the game before I'm about the team. But, you know, I'll always stay loyal to the Packers. But it's about the players and it's about the game. You know, there's nothing worse than watching a boring game of football. So I love, you know, so thankfully my Packers always play good football. Ever since I started, you know, ever since I became a fan back in the day. But anyway, I'm going to quickly jump over to album recommendation of the week. Keep this one short. And we're going to go with another old one. It's about 18 or 19 years old now. And it's Play by Moby. I was hanging out with my boy Pickles. DJ Pickles plays at the Goat every Friday, Saturday. If you haven't seen him, check him out. He is without a doubt the best DJ in this town. And he's a hell of a guy to boot. Really cool dude. Hell of an NBA 2K player too. You know, if you catch him online, Pickles DJ, you're in for a good game. I was chatting to him the other day, and he put on this song, and it was I hadn't heard it in 20 years, and it was "Why Does My Heart Feel So Bad" by Moby. And he's just like, and we were just chatting about how great that record was. You know, he was saying it was one of the albums that got him into being into electronic music. For me, it was one of those albums that helped me kind of look at different ways that you can write songs, and it got me into learning about layering as far as you know as far as production goes in songwriting and recording. But anyway, so that's my album recommendation, Play by Moby. It's got a hell of a lot of good songs. My personal favourites are Why Does My Heart Feel So Bad and Body Rock. You know, two singles. Body Rock's got a hell of a cool clip. But anyway, I'm going to head. Don't want this to go too long. So I will see you all later. And as a quick announcement, next week, I'm really hoping to do another Q&A section, another Q&A video. So please get me your questions, and it doesn't have to be about music. Questions about anything, life, whatever, football, what I do, gaming, you know, all that sort of stuff. What are my hopes and dreams? Anything that you can think of asking. Doesn't even have to be about me. So if you can do that, that'd be absolutely awesome. Hit us up on the Facebook comments, the YouTube comments, hit the likes, hit the subscribes, hit the shares, hit the notification, join the notification crew. That stuff is super important to us. As look, YouTube's been around long enough. You've heard all this spiel before, man. You don't need me to say it, but apparently it works. You know, this is why all of us YouTubers and video content creators, why we always keep hitting on this, is because it actually works. If we don't say it, people don't do it as much. So anyway, I hope to catch you guys next week. Cheers for sticking around with me, and go Pack Go. See you guys later.